Be me, a 26-year-old feminine. Reasonably attractive, not a model, but get attention. Work as receptionist at boring corporate office. Tired of dating, broke guys who can't afford nice restaurants. Last boyfriend couldn't even pay his phone bill half the time. Had to spot him cash for dates, then never got paid back. Decide, I need to upgrade my dating pool. Want someone established, mature, financially stable. Friends suggest dating apps with filters for successful men. Create profile on upscale dating site. Post my most flattering photos. Mention interests like travel and fine dining to attract right type. Within days get matched with Ryan, 38, finance executive, lives in expensive part of city. Profile pics show him on yacht, next to luxury car, in tailored suits. Looks decent for his age, in shape, full head of hair. We start messaging. He's articulate, asks good questions, doesn't immediately try to steer conversation towards sex. Actually seems interested in my opinions. Suggests meeting for dinner, picks upscale steakhouse downtown, more expensive than anywhere I've been before. Spend hours getting ready, new dress I can barely afford. Splurge on professional blowout for hair, arrive at restaurant slightly nervous. Ryan already there, looks like his photos but better in person. Stands when I approach table, pulls out my chair, immediately orders expensive bottle of wine without checking price. Conversation flows naturally. He asks thoughtful questions about my job, family, interests. Tells me about his work without being boring. Meal is amazing. Dessert even better. He pays without hesitation or comment. Drives me home in his luxury car. Perfect gentleman. Just a brief kiss. Good night. Texts shortly after to say he had a great time. Asks to see me again. Is this real life? Second date even better than first. Takes me to Symphony, something I've never experienced. Dinner at another high-end restaurant. Learn he owns his condo outright. No roommates, no student loans, no financial stress. Third date, he cooks for me at his place. Condo is immaculate, tastefully decorated. Kitchen bigger than my entire apartment. View of the entire city. He makes impressive meal from scratch. Opens expensive wine. End up staying over. Wake up in sheets that cost more than my monthly food budget. This pattern continues for a few weeks. Fancy restaurants, thoughtful gifts, amazing experiences. Start to think I've hit the jackpot. Tell my friends I'm dating a high-value man. They're jealous, want to know how I landed him. Everything seems perfect. Then start noticing small things. He always plans everything, rarely asks what I want to do. Schedules dates around his busy work calendar, often cancels last minute due to work emergency, expects me to be available whenever he's free. Notice how he talks about exes. She was gorgeous, everyone envied me. Looked amazing on my arm at company events. Refers to women like trophies. One night he asks about my long-term goals, hints that he's looking for someone to build legacy with, talks about how his colleagues' wives organize charity events. It's important for a man in my position to have the right partner, someone who enhances my image in the business community. Feels like he's interviewing me for a position, wife position, realize I'm being assessed as an asset, young, presentable, good hostess potential, basically a walking status symbol. One night at his place, he gets call from work, steps out to take it, comes back looking stressed. Sorry, we need to cut tonight short. Some issue with the Asia markets. Disappointment must show on my face. I'll make it up to you. Opens desk drawer, hands me several $100s in cash. Get yourself something nice. Feels weird, but I take it. Next day, can't stop thinking about the cash. Was that normal? Call my friend for advice. She says it's a good sign he values my time. Decide to let it go. Next weekend, have plans to meet him downtown. Get text asking to meet at different restaurant, fancier place in financial district. Arrive to find him with group of business associates, all men with much younger women. Ryan introduces me around. Men ask what I do when I say receptionist. They quickly lose interest. Talk only to each other about stocks, real estate. Women discuss shopping, travel, beauty treatments. Feel completely out of place. Ryan keeps hand on small of my back, showing me off like new watch. Whispers, "You look amazing tonight." Everyone's impressed. Impressed by what? My ability to wear dress and smile? Leave feeling strange, like I just passed some sort of test. Walking back to his car, spot someone familiar across street. Oh God, it's Blake, my childhood best friend. Haven't talked much lately since starting to date Ryan. Blake's had a rough life. Abusive dad, mom with addiction issues, had to drop out of college to support family, works retail at electronics store, always been there for me through everything. Notice he's wearing worn jeans, faded t-shirt with small tear, clearly just got off work. Wave enthusiastically. He sees me, smiles, starts crossing street. Ryan notices. Who's that? Blake, my oldest friend. Ryan's face changes. Blake reaches us. Awkward introductions. Blake looks confused. Who's this guy, Jen? Before I can answer, Ryan steps forward. I'm her fiancé. What does it mean to you? My jaw drops. Fiancé? We've been dating for weeks, not months. He's my date. We're dating, I clarify. Can feel Ryan sizing him up. Ryan keeps making small comments. Interesting career choice. Must be challenging making ends meet. Blake, just taking it, being polite. Ryan gets phone call, steps few feet away. Blake whispers, so this is the famous Ryan. He seems intense. We should catch up soon, miss you. Ryan returns. We need to get going. Have that dinner reservation. Blake nods. Don't let me keep you. Ryan puts arm around me possessively. Nice meeting one of Jennifer's childhood friends. Emphasis on childhood, like it's ancient history. Blake just nods. As we walk away, Ryan leans down. Wow, that's your best friend? Maybe you need an upgrade. Stomach drops. What do you mean? We have our own elite circle now. No need for those connections. Imagine if you'd settled for someone like that. Laughs like he made hilarious joke. Look back at Blake, walking away, shoulders slumped. Suddenly Ryan's expensive watch and car seem meaningless. Remember all times Blake was there for me. When Dad died, when first boyfriend cheated, when I didn't get into dream college, when we stayed up all night to watch the finale of Attack on Titan, and I cried for hours while he just held my hand, never judged, always supported. Blake turns around suddenly, walks back toward us, face determined. Ryan notices. Your friend coming back for something? Blake stops in front of us. Hey buddy, listen up. Ryan looks shocked. Someone would address him this way. You're really lucky you bagged one of the sweetest girls ever. If I were you, I'd buy her sunflowers every week because they're her favorite. I'd take her to that crappy diner on 4th Street because she loves their milkshakes. I'd make her watch that terrible The Room movie for the 100th time because it makes her laugh. I'd listen to her talk about that anime with the giants for hours even though I don't get it. I'd call her Lil Cinnamon because that's what her dad used to call her. Looks Ryan directly in the eyes. But I'm not you, you are, and you're wasting it. I'd be her shoulder to cry on and her best friend. Not just some guy showing her off like a new car. Ryan's face turns red. Excuse me? Who do you think you are? Blake ignores him, looks at me. Jen, you deserve someone who knows the real you, not someone who's conducting a girlfriend interview. Blake walks away, standing there stunned. Ryan fuming. The nerve of that loser. Talking to me like that in my $3,000 suit. Glances dismissively at Blake's retreating form. Probably a man-child living in his mom's basement watching Chinese cartoons. All I can think is, Blake remembered everything about me. Ryan doesn't even know my favorite flower, or that Dad called me cinnamon, or that I love crappy diner milkshakes. Ryan's still ranting. People like him need to know their place. Something clicks in my brain. What exactly is his place, Ryan? He looks surprised by question. You know what I mean? Different social levels. And what's my level? You have potential to elevate with the right guidance. There it is, the mask slips. I'm a project, an investment, just another asset. I think I'm gonna head home. Don't be dramatic, let's go to dinner. Actually, I'm not feeling well. Call Uber instead of riding with him. Ignore his calls next day. Keep thinking about what Blake said. Realize Ryan never asked about real me, my dreams, fears, silly things I love. Just about how I'd fit into his world. His pre-designed life plan. Text Blake. Milkshakes at the diner? He responds immediately. Always time for milkshakes. Meet at our old hangout. Conversation flows naturally. Laugh until stomach hurts. Realize how much I've missed this. Being myself, not some polished version. Blake finally gets serious. So what happened with Mr. Wall Street? Tell him everything. The trophy wife interview. The elite circle comment. The cash for canceled dates. Blake's eyes widen. Wait, what did you actually get out of dating this guy? Well, luxury dinners, designer gifts, even bagged a few $100s. Show him the cash Ryan gave me. Blake stares at the money, then at me. Damn, Jen, you crazy. Trading your time for cash? Isn't that basically? Don't say it. Both burst out laughing, then get serious. You know what was the worst part, though? Feeling like I always had to be on. Perfect hair, perfect outfit, perfect conversation. One wrong move and I'd be replaced. like I was auditioning for a role 24/7. Constant anxiety that I wasn't good enough. That's no way to live. Blake listens without judgment. You know what the worst part was? I started to believe I needed that life. That someone like that was a catch. Blake takes my hand. You deserve someone who thinks you're the catch. Our eyes meet. Realize he's always looked at me this way. Just never noticed before. Blake finally admits he's had feelings for years. Never said anything because what could I offer you? Just a guy with a crappy apartment and retail job. Tell him what I've learned. Rich guys see women as assets, transactions. You give beauty and status, they provide wealth. But Blake sees me as a person, knows the real me, not the Instagram version. 2 months later, Blake and I official. He's still at retail job, but taking night classes. Apartment still small, but feels like home. When he kissed me first time, felt more than with Ryan, because it was real, not calculated. Run into Ryan at coffee shop, with new girl, looks exactly like younger version of me. She's wearing expensive jewelry hanging on his every word. He nods curtly when he sees me. Almost feels sorry for new girl. She doesn't know she's being evaluated for wife position. Leave coffee shop hand in hand with Blake, heading to crappy diner for milkshakes. Realize what I really wanted wasn't money. It was respect, love, and someone who knows the real me. Things no amount of money can buy. Be me 27, working at tech startup in Austin. Coworker sets me up on blind date with her cousin. She's perfect for you, super cute and really nice. Get her Instagram before date. Holy shit, she's gorgeous. Way out of my league. Also notice every single post is about veganism, activism, animal sanctuaries, vegan food pics. Captions like meat is murder and dairy is scary. I'm basically Ron Swanson in human form. Eat steak minimum 3 times a week. Believe bacon should be its own food group. Once won a contest for eating a 72-ounce steak in under an hour. Proudly display the t-shirt that says, vegetarian is an old Indian word for bad hunter. But she's really hot and I haven't had a date in months. Decide to pretend to be vegan just for one date. Figure, I can say I'm new to it to explain any mistakes. Spend night before date frantically Googling vegan stuff. Learn about nutritional yeast and seitan. Memorize phrases like ethical consumption and plant-based lifestyle. Practice saying I love tofu without gagging. Watch 3 documentaries just to get the talking points. Buy some vegan products to put in my bathroom in case she comes over. Next day meet at vegan restaurant. Cassie, even prettier in person. Blonde hair, green eyes, warm smile. Conversation actually going well. She asks how long I've been vegan. About 3 months now, still learning. She seems excited to meet another vegan. It's so hard to find guys who care about animals. Guilt intensifies but push through. Accidentally say I miss cheese. She nods sympathetically. The first few months are the hardest, but it gets easier. Offers to help me on my journey. Waiter brings our food, some kind of mushroom lentil bowl thing. Eat it while pretending it's the best thing ever. So much umami flavor. No idea what umami is, but heard it on cooking show. She smiles approvingly. End of date, she suggests cooking dinner together next time. I can show you some amazing recipes. Definitely want to see her again. Agree enthusiastically. Walking her to car, she kisses me. Brain short circuits. She tells me she had a great time. Watch her drive away. Realize I'm now committed to this vegan lie. Panic sets in. Spend next week living as actual vegan. Figure, I need to walk the walk in case anyone sees me. Coworkers notice I'm not eating usual lunch. Trying something new, I tell them. Brian from accounting looks suspicious. Weren't you just talking about the new burger place yesterday? Shut up, Brian. Body going through meat withdrawal, dreams about bacon, date night arrives, go to Cassie's apartment. She's prepared ingredient boxes like it's Blue Apron. We're making mushroom walnut meatballs with zucchini noodles. Sounds like a war crime against food, but smile and act excited. Can't wait to try your special recipe. Cooking together actually fun. She keeps touching my arm, laughing at my jokes. Maybe zoodles aren't the worst fate. Apartment smells amazing despite lack of actual meat. Dinner surprisingly doesn't taste like sadness. Still wouldn't choose it over real meatballs. But her smile makes it worthwhile. End up making out on couch. Things getting heated. She stops suddenly. Wait, are you wearing a leather belt? Oh shit. Quickly lie that it's vegan leather. No idea if that's even a thing. Close call. She continues kissing me. Spend the night. Wake up to her making vegan pancakes. Contain no eggs, milk, joy, but she looks cute in morning light. Starting to really like this girl. Third date at animal sanctuary, petting rescued cows and pigs. Cassie tears up, telling me about their stories. They were saved from slaughter. Me patting cow while imagining it as a burger. Immediately feel guilty. Animal's actually pretty cute when not on plate. One pig follows me around like a dog, feeling conflicted. She takes photo of us with animals, posts on Instagram. With my amazing vegan boyfriend. Boyfriend, that's new. Also, now publicly labeled as vegan. Several of my friends follow her, start getting texts. Since when are you vegan? LOL. Dude, what happened to your meat lover's pizza addiction? Lies deepening by the second. 2 weeks later, officially dating now. Really like her. Smart, funny, passionate, great kisser. Just one problem. I'm dying for real food. Been sneaking beef jerky in bathroom at work. Living double life. Vegan with Cassie. Meat eater everywhere else. Constant fear of being caught. Stomach growls every time we pass a burger place. Getting thinner. Coworkers starting to notice. Vegan diet really working for you, huh? If only they knew my suffering. One night at my apartment, cleaned out all animal products. Hidden jerky stash in toolbox. Cassie opens my freezer for ice. Forgotten about the frozen steaks. Her face falls. What are these? Brain scrambles for excuse. They're my roommates. Don't have a roommate. I mean my friends. He's staying over next week. Bringing his steaks with him. Yeah, he's weird like that. Carries frozen meat wherever he goes. Meat security blanket. She looks suspicious but accepts it. Close call. Next day she surprises me at work with lunch. Vegan wrap that tastes like garden clippings. Act delighted. Coworker Keith sees her. Oh hey, is this the reason you stopped getting triple bacon burgers with me? Cassie looks at me. What? Keith oblivious. Yeah, we used to hit that steakhouse every Wednesday. He'd always get the meat challenge thing. Remember when you ate that 72-ounce steak and they gave you the t-shirt? Ground opening up to swallow me would be great right now. Cassie's face morphing from confusion to realization. You're not vegan, are you? No point lying anymore. Not exactly. Not at all, actually. She stares at me. So you've been lying this whole time? I can explain. You pretended to share my most important value just to what? Get in my pants. Can't even deny it. Was anything you told me real? Speechless. She storms out. Keith finally reads the room. Oh, was that a secret? Want to strangle Keith? Next few days she won't return my calls. Finally sends text. I can't believe you lied about something so important to me. It wasn't just a lie, it was mocking my values. I actually thought you understood. Feel like complete garbage. Realize she's right. Missing her more than I ever missed meat. Decide to make grand gesture. Go to animal sanctuary we visited, make donation in her name, post honest apology on Instagram. Not vegan, but learning to respect those who are bad and tag her in it. Go to vegan restaurant, we had first date, order takeout, drive to her apartment, text that I'm outside, wait 20 minutes, about to leave when she finally comes down. What do you want? Give her food and flowers. I'm sorry for lying, I was an idiot. I just thought you'd never go out with me if you knew the truth. But I really like you, and I respect what you believe. I've even been learning about why it matters to you. Not asking you to date me again, just wanted to apologize properly. She's quiet for a moment. You really ordered vegan food? Voluntarily this time. Small smile appears. It was a pretty stupid lie. Monumentally stupid. Why didn't you just tell me the truth after the first date? Because by then I really liked you. And I was in too deep. Classic sunk cost fallacy. She rolls her eyes. So what now? You're suddenly going vegan for real? No, that would be another lie. But I'm trying to eat less meat, for real. And I really do respect your choice. I just want a chance to know the real you and for you to know the real me. Meat addiction and all. She actually laughs. You're an idiot. Established fact. But I'm an honest idiot now. She thinks for a moment. I don't only date vegans, you know. My last boyfriend wasn't. Wait, what? Are you serious? I prefer dating vegans, but it's not a requirement. I just can't stand liars. Want to bang head against wall repeatedly, all that suffering for nothing. So all those Instagram posts. I'm passionate about veganism. Doesn't mean I force it on everyone. You just assumed. She's right. I'm double idiot. So does this idiot get a second chance? She considers, on one condition. Anything. You have to try my vegan lasagna. Deal. And no more lying. Not even little white lies? Especially not about fundamental lifestyle choices. Fair enough. She invites me up to her apartment. We talk for hours, telling her real things about me this time. She's laughing again. Feels different, being authentic. Next morning, tell Keith what happened. So she doesn't care you're not vegan? Apparently not. You suffered for weeks eating rabbit food for nothing? When he puts it that way. At least you can get a decent burger now. True. Take Cassie to my favorite burger place that weekend. They have one vegan option. She doesn't judge me for ordering double bacon cheeseburger. I try a bite of her vegan burger. Not terrible. She smiles, seeing my surprise. See, vegan food isn't all suffering. Still prefer real meat though. Obviously, but honesty looks good on you. Flash forward 6 months. Still dating Cassie, still not vegan, but eating way more vegetables than before. Learn to cook some decent vegan meals for her. She comes to steakhouse with me sometimes. I go to vegan spots with her. Compromise works. Keith still brings up the great vegan deception at every office party. Coworker who set us up finds the whole thing hilarious. You could have just asked me if she only dated vegans. Better to ask than assume. Lesson learned. Cassie's vegan friends have accepted me as the vegan ally, boyfriend. They make jokes about converting me. Still eat jerky when no one's looking. But honestly, for Cassie, I'd eat cardboard. Vegan food is definitely better than that, mostly.